Hello everyone. In this video, we'll do an example which involves the expected value and variance for binomial random variables. This is just a word problem, and let's just go see what is the question. So it is like this: a sales representative has observed that probability of making a sale is 1 over 4, 25% for each customer contact. Well, okay, yeah. So he calls different people, different customers, and the chance that a customer buys the product is 1 over 4. Um, okay, the sales representative will contact 12 customers per week. That's nice. So he has something to do every week. He contacts 12 customers, and the chance that he will sell the product to each customer is 1 over 4. Then we need to find what is the average number of sales per week, and the second thing, find the standard deviation of number of sales per week. Okay, so this is the question. First thing we have to note is that basically the salesman is running what? A Bernoulli trial. Bernoulli trial. And well, what is the components of Bernoulli trials? He basically does 12 times per week. So the number of the trials is 12, and the chance that he will win, or basically in this case, the success is selling the product, the probability of that is 1 over probability of make a sale at each case is 1 over 4. And well, the number of sales per week, then it is just this random variable which counts the number of successes of this Bernoulli trial. And we already know that such a random variable is called binomial random variable, and we need to fit in two components, two numbers. One, the number of trials goes to the first input, and the chance of success, here the probability that the sale will happen, goes to the second one. So the number of sales per week is nothing but Bernoulli trial, but binomial random variable 12, B12, 1 over 4. Now, if we are trying to find the average number of sales, this is the same thing as expected value of sales per week. Yes, and we now see that this is E of 12, 1 over 4. Yeah, very nice. Well, what should we do for B and P? We have a formula which gives us the expected value. So recall, so let me just write different color. Recall that E of B and P is N times P. That's something that we should remember at this stage. Oops. Okay, and well, just go ahead and continue that thing. B of 12, N is 12 times 1 over 4 this gives me just 3. So in average, this sale representative will sell 3 products per week. Okay, how about the standard deviation? Standard uh, deviation. Remember, standard deviation, the notation we have is sigma of, again, the same random variable, because the salesman is repeating this Bernoulli trial, and we are interested in counting the number of successes or the number of sales. Well, for this also we have a formula, so let me just again write it in different form. Recall that, well, variance of BNP binomial random variable is one of the random variables. You don't need to do any deep or any long computation to find its variance. It is just NP1 minus P, and the standard deviation would be square root, positive square root of that. Well, that's another formula to recall for this example. So in this case, basically we are looking for root. Oops. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we are looking for square root of n is 12, p is 1 over 4, and 1 minus p, 1 minus 4. Okay, so this gives me 12, 1 over 4, 3 over 4, and then this gives me, well, you see this cancels with that, you get just 3. 3 times 3 is 9 over 4, square root of that. Remember, standard deviation is always positive root, so it will be 3 over 2. So in average, he will sell 3, and the standard deviation, meaning that how far the number of sales can be crazily distributed, it will be 3 over 2 is kind of showing us how distributed this thing is. This is standard deviation.